different solutions, products, applications, okay, by innovative people like yourself is itself, to me, a big innovation. And that's happening at many different levels within India. And that, I believe, will continue to happen. And I think you see a lot of solutions which are relevant for the developing world in general coming out of Indian experiments, okay, including the one that you're doing, for example. So I think these are scalable models on a global scale. The bite size may be small, but the opportunity to touch millions of people across the world, or billions of people, has never been better.
Sure. I think to put it a little differently, if we're talking about producing something like an apple, it's you're talking when you're at step 20, where India is at, let's say, step 10, or 5 or 1, because we do not have the infrastructure or any technology which creates these kind of equipment or hardware. Yeah, when we're talking about software or technologically driven, any Facebook or a Twitter and these kind of companies, yes, definitely there is good brains available in India. And I'm sure in the next few years, we will start producing these kind of products for sure. As technology immediately travels to the world, you're not only limited to one particular geography or India or a state. If your product is successful, it travels to the world very quickly. So you just need a good idea, which somebody can transform it into final product. And I definitely see there is plenty of capacity of this happening in India.
Bilal, if I may just butt in once. I think other than just finding the innovation, it's also understanding the commercial importance of that. Sure. As an example, my cousin who studied at MIT in 1976 was part of a group that was tasked by Raytheon to develop an operating system. Raytheon's program got cancelled by the US government. They put the operating system back in their drawer and forgot about it. Till Bill Gates arrived a few years later, or a couple of years later, who saw the value in that operating system and understood what he could do with it. Their system was actually far superior to whatever Microsoft had developed, but they had no idea about what the application could be. So I think there could be a lot of stuff that's sitting in drawers all over the place that people have not really realized what they could do with it. Okay? And that, I think, is a bigger challenge.
Nothing new to add here. I would just say one thing. I wouldn't ever bet against 1 billion people, right? Not only are they smart, not only are they educated relative to the rest of the world, but they also have a market that's hungry for solutions. So when the confluence of all that, all the stuff that we talked about today was to identify what the problems are, and perhaps make sure that we all understand that those problems exist and we have to solve them as entrepreneurs, because nobody else is going to do that for us. But the reality is that those are all also reasons to be very hopeful that big opportunities exist. And the world has been